All right, guys, so we have a lot going on right now. The purchase and sale should be signed, so I just want to go through what's sort of going to happen here after the purchase and sale. Yeah, the purchase and sale should be signed. Congratulations on that. Hopefully it was a smooth process, not always with all the parties involved. The buyer's lender will order an appraisal to make sure they have the correct value for the property. And the lender will also order a plot plan for the property. This is a little something that a lot of times you'll never even know about. Basically, they're going to send a surveyor to kind of quickly go out to your property and just take a look at the lot lines, and they never even call us. It's really funny. They never call us to tell us that you're coming. So I think a lot of times they just want to do it. They do it from the outside of the property. But sometimes we have clients who have dogs and everything, so it's not that great. So just if somebody knocks on the door, says they're here to do a plot plan for the bank, that's who they are. If they think you're home, they will knock on your door and let you know. So we just want to give you a heads up on that. They never call us, they just do it on their own. And then there's a whole bunch of things that'll be happening. You'll need to obtain your smoke certificate from the fire department. So I mentioned that in one of our other videos, just a little more depth on that. The fire departments want to make homes as safe as possible from people ever dying in accidents in the home. So they want to make sure on any home transfer in Massachusetts that everyone gets a smoke certificate and a carbon monoxide certificate, which basically means that you have the correct smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors in the right place, and they're all working, they're not expired. You can do it on your own. It's detailed, so we always tell people if you want to do it on your own, call the local fire department, ask them exactly what the regulations are, because oftentimes if you don't do it exactly like they want to do, and you come out to get they come out to get the certificate and you don't have it done right, if it's too close to closing, we might miss closing, because you need that certificate to pass closing. If you'd like us to handle it, we have people that'll do it for you for a very small fee if you don't have the time. You'll need a final water bill from the town, so we'll make arrangements with your town. We'll get in touch with your town about getting someone else to do a final reading. And then you'll need to notify electric, gas, cable, and any other utilities that your property is closing hands. Make sure you don't turn off any utilities. Make sure that they're just going to be transferred, because what if the closing gets delayed and all the utilities are off and it's winter time, or it gets delayed and the buyer goes to their final walkthrough the day before closing and the water doesn't work or the heat doesn't work. Just leave it on. Even if you get maybe billed like one extra day, I tell you, it's worth it over and above not having things work and having the closing get delayed. And then the buyer will schedule a final walkthrough normally the day before or the morning of the closing, and they have an opportunity to make sure the property is typically it's what it is, broom clean condition, which means it's cleaned up and everything that was agreed to be fixed or repaired or left there is there. And they want to make sure when you moved out you didn't damage the walls. Once in a while some things happen. If something's happened, let us know. We'll get ahead of it. We'll talk to the buyer about it and see what we can do to make everyone happy. And then a week or so before closing, our listing manager will be in touch with you about a specific day and closing time. We are relying on a lot of other parties, the attorneys, the lenders, so sometimes that gets delayed when we know. And again, we highly recommend to our seller clients that you sign power of attorney with your attorney and let them go for you, because closings can get delayed. It can really screw up your life and your schedule. So you can just sign it a couple days ahead of time with your attorney and then let them deal with all the scheduling changes. But it's up to you. If you want to go to the closing, you certainly can. All right, that's it for now, and we'll see you on the next video. We're getting closer.